Hello? 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 Is this thing on? Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Hello everyone and welcome. I am Razim and this is Dwarf Fortress. Or it will be in a moment or two when I actually switch over to it, you know. First though, we have a Stream Raiders battle to do that I completely forgot about earlier. Let's get this out of the way. So we had Tokame and I tied for most kills. Tokame had most assists. So there we go. Tokame, congratulations. I'm excited for this deep event that's coming. I like these little events and changes of scenery, you know? Ooh, I'll bring my musketeer to this. There. Alright, it's our boss fight. Bring your best. Now to Dwarf Fortress. So last time I did the tutorial, we set up our above ground fortress area as well as our barracks and archery range. As you can see here. Like, totally, guys. You can totally see it right here. Like, it's just so beautiful. I'm so proud to present it to you guys. Like, you have no idea. Like, isn't it beautiful? Like, oh my god. It's okay for me to do that because, you know, I swing that way, so, you know, it's allowed. Alright, go place your troops. Alright, so yeah, we set up our above ground fortress. As you can see, we've got the roof over top of it, fortifications off the ground, like so. I don't know why there's a random block of microcline in there, but oh well. And then on the same ground as this upper hill, we've got our training range, our barracks and such. Oh, sorry, Festian. I didn't mean to upset you. Anyways, so yeah. We've got a hole over here. So that way our archers can... arrows will not break from falling down, so we'll have a chance to recover our arrows from that. Dark Walker 57, thank you very much for that follow, and welcome. So that's why we've got a space here that's empty for them to just fall down into this hole. I don't know why there are random bronze bolts out here. My dwarves do some weird things and leave things in very random, weird locations. Anyways, I am going to extend this just because I like symmetry. Or at least as much symmetry as I can manage. So let's get our microcline walls built over here. Actually, I did do a above ground fortress for Dwarf Fortress a while back. It was quite fun. But this is just the main entrance, Dark Walker. We just have it built up for defending the fortress. The main fortress is actually all underground. You know, standard, dwarven fortress. Let's dig diggy a hole here. Remove construction. Flashing, that is eye-gratingly terrible! Would probably help if I unpaused. We are going to need to build some more stairs. Again. Turn on fast dwarf. But we are going to leave off the teleport this time. It seems that we are having problems here. Emotional shock? Why am I experiencing emotional shock? He is shocked, reliving being attacked. Seriously? We need dwarven, like actual dwarven therapists. What do you mean he's the former manager? What the hell are you going on about, game? Anyways, I believe that it is... let's go ahead and reconnect that. I was meaning to go for this. Remove dash stress dash all. I don't remember the other command that it was. Is help a thing? Help remove. Well, if nothing else, we can just go and do this. Remove stress should be good enough. Keep in mind that stress is more than a little broken in this game, even still. So it's okay if you wind up needing to run those commands. It's primarily broken because people just have no options for... Why are you all going out that way? Okay. Let's make ourselves an ammo stockpile. Again, remember when you're making an ammo stockpile, disable storage of... disable letting, bins be put in there. Well, they don't actually have those in the game yet. They don't have any real good stress relief options. Huh, apparently that was flagged for dumping. Would you guys just dump those already? This is not good. Not good at all. Yeah, that's why it's best if you just use the commands for removing stress every now and then. Alright, D, B, C to reclaim from our dump stockpile. This is not at all going according to plan. Ugh. Diorite blocks. Bada boosh, bada bing, bada bam. There we go. D, then N to remove the construction. We are going to remove this wall. Build, Shift C, floor. We are going to cover this entire area, or this entire strip, with diorite. Again, mostly for cosmetics. We don't actually need to. So don't worry if you don't care that much. I'm doing it because I prefer it all to be uniform. We need stairs here. We're doing up, down stairs. Just out of wood. Because we don't need it to be super fancy. Would you guys please move these bolts? Like, seriously. Ah, right. All of so when you have other races in your base, like I do, teleporting actually can be a very good option because the default 1 option is just your dwarves. The default fast dwarf of 1 is just for your dwarves to be able to move faster. It does not apply to the rest of your people. Aw, thank you, Cold Boy. I do my best. Let's stick some walls in here. Again, remember, do not cover up the corner pieces. Okay, will somebody please move these and build that wall? Please. Oh, all right, Lightning Dragon. Have a good night. Okay, DBC. Will you guys please just move it? I don't know why my dwarves are refusing to cooperate. I'm gonna have to start committing genocide if they don't. You know, I would love some ice cream too. I blame it on you. It's all your fault, Festian. Okay. Let's go into K. Maybe if we mark all of these to be melted, they'll actually go do so. So to do that, you hit K, and any metal item you can mark to be melted down for the materials that were used to make it with M. Now we're gonna have to come down here, highlight one of our smelters, and set them to melt a metal object. They will only melt items that you have flagged to be melted. Ah, that got those out of there. Excellent. Aha! Now D, then Shift F to carve fortifications. And make all of these fortifications. Check up here. They're still working on all that. Good. Bamba. Oh, the kobold marks? Yeah, you earn those pretty quickly. Which is why, in general, a lot of the rewards there are rather expensive. Alright, now we are going to order some copper bolts. We're gonna order 200 of them. D, then N, max priority. Let's start getting these stairs taken down. Now that we are for sure done. Why is nobody getting to work on that? Ah, there we go. DN. Remove that one. Yeah, as it says here on the wiki, wooden training weapons are not necessary for training and can actually be counterproductive. Alright, we're good enough here. Let's go down another floor. D, then N. Remove this last one. Build D for door. We're gonna put doors across here. And we need some armor and weapon racks to actually designate another barracks, which will be specifically for training. So let's just make... We'll make 5 of each. And you can absolutely summon a new, just a random cake in the next tabletop game. The next one would be tomorrow, our Sounds of Metal Lancer campaign. Let's rename this with Shift N. We're just gonna name it Melee. We want male shirts. Specify the material as iron. Then legs. We want greaves. Shift M to specify as iron. Shift H for helmets, helms. This does get to be a very tedious process to make sure that your dwarves are actually grabbing the material, the items that they're supposed to. But it is very much necessary. We'll go with shields. And weapons we'll hold off on for now because we're going to manually manage those for each person. No, iron. Okay. Is iron even in this list? Ah, there's iron. There we go. So now we are gonna... we're actually going to disband this squad with D. And we're gonna create a squad with C using the captain of the guard. And I'm gonna set myself as the actual leader of it. Ah, right. Disband squad. Uniforms to actually, I forgot a thing. You want to do that. Go back in there, create squad, melee. I don't know why that's the name they decided to give to it. That's a dumb name to have given it. We're gonna have a melee troop. By the way, the randomly generated name for the squad is Trades of Shooting. How's your internet being, main? Alright, so now we've got an axe dwarf there. This one's a competent fighter, but we don't really want a fighter. There's a spearman. Another spearman. Swords dwarf. A mace dwarf. Mace dwarf. I like to have a nice mix in each squad if I can. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You know what, we'll put Soren in this squad. He's got no relevant skills, but that's okay. Alright, so Spearman. 2, 3, 4. No, we got 2, 3. We'll do Soren as a spearman. So now we're gonna go J, then M, Q new order, iron spear. So we need 4 of those. Now back into M for specifying things. Now for you, we're going to remove the individual choice and make you do a spear. And material will be iron. So he doesn't go trying to grab any other... anything else, you know? Now this one, uniform. Ah, right. So, M... Oh no! Who was that? That one? Okay. Oh! That's not fun. Actually, that minigame's kind of fun. At least I find it kind of fun. Alright, battle time. Let's go do it. That boss was having one heck of a time trying to get to us. Alright, Tokame. Most troops and most kills. Fredly Festian. You had most troops and most assists. Or no, just most troops. And Lightning Dragon with most assists. Grant rewards. Fastian, congratulations on the extra thingamajigger there. We're gonna go the undead route here. What are these guys? Spear throwers? Ah, so they're considered ranged. We'll bring our Centurion. Alright, go place your troops again. Bow. All right. So we messed up our uniform a little bit. I thought that we could actually force them to use one particular weapon each, but it seems that's not the case. So we'll just go with individual choice. Which makes it easier for me anyways. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 spears. We've got quite a few axes already in our supplies. So we've got a spearman sword. 1, 2 swords, and 3 maces. So J, then M for the manager. Iron mace. And iron sword. You'll notice that dwarves only have access to short swords. That's just something to keep in mind. Or at least for initial crafting. Because, you know, they are short. Sorry, was adjusting my seat here. Now, we do need to go check on our supply of equipment. Got a lot of quivers and stuff in here. View this. We are just going to melt down all of these items. So we're going to go into each one of these. mark them for melting, and we're just gonna start over to make sure that we actually get everything we want. And it'll also help us out because, as you can see, a lot of these are not very high quality. Our dwarves at the time were not the most experienced. So us going in here and getting new ones made is gonna overall help us out. So I'm just going through each one with plus and minus, hitting enter, hitting M to mark it for melting, and just going through the list. So yeah, we're just gonna make sure all these get flagged for melting and reforge it all. Yeah, we don't even have any high quality equipment in here. Well, we've got a few pieces that are decent quality. It's just that it's not... None of it is masterpiece at all. Alright, so that's everything in that bin. Now to the next. We made a lot of equipment, but it's just better overall if you remake it all sometimes and make it better. Oh, they put some leather armor in here. We'll leave that be. There we go. There. This one doesn't have as many items, so we won't have to go through as much work here. Thankfully. Apparently a lot of these have a water covering somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. Nothing in there. Leather armor, leather armor, leather armor. Aha. All right. Now let's come down here Add new task, melt metal object. And just put this on all of them. On repeat, so they'll get done. And we're going to unpause and leave it to sit for a bit. While everything, you know, gets processed and stuff. I think we're going to go ahead and remove this for now. So that way our other stuff will actually get done faster. No details to set there. Alrighty. Right now, we're basically just waiting for things to get processed. And then I will show you all how to actually set up schedules and whatnot. Actually provide all of that for you, Festian. For our DMs, we provide all that. It's the least we could do when you're, you know, volunteering to run a game for us. So you don't have to worry about doing all that stuff. Ah, all of our projects are done. Cool. So, armor stand with A. We'll stick one there. There. I'm gonna need another one. Not that. Ah, I need to put that somewhere. I accidentally put my artifact one down. Do we have any extra cabinets? No. We'll get one of those. We need an armor stand and a weapon rack. And actually, something I just realized. The last thing you want is to make your manager part of the guard. Because of the fact that when he is set to train, he'll be doing training and not managing as you presumably would want him to. So let's go in here and find somebody such as our mayor, to be the leader. And that automatically made them the leader of this squad. Which is great. And yes, Festian, we give you access to our server to actually host with Fantasy Grounds and run games. And yes, Wired, dwarfs. And H. Okay, that. Oh, right. I was going to look and see if there were any chests. Hey, by all means. That's exactly what we're going to need for the first little while. So absolutely, let's run it. Yeah, let's just do an iron chest. There we go, that's been done. So stick a weapon rack there. H4 contain. You said the iron chest was completed. Apparently it wasn't. We're just gonna do this. Now this one is for training. So the trades of shooting, we're gonna rename that squad because that's a terrible name. This one is set for... like you never knew. We'll do this. And that's for sleep. Alright, so they've got their... sleeping quarters for when they're training and stationed and stuff, and then their training room. Free room. Okay, that one's still set. Good. Now, you want to hit M and go to and hit S for schedule. Now, as you can see right now, they are all set to train. They are set to train all the time. It's generally not a good idea to do that. I myself like to... yeah, we'll have them uniformed when they're not active. We will sleep in barracks. This will be a... Again, this can be a little, tedious. You could actually set them all to, you know what, we're just gonna keep it simple. Have them do training all the time. However, we can go in here with E, edit order. They're set to training. And Minds of... It starts with a PH. Fandelver or something? I don't remember. But what you want to do is you can set 5 soldiers minimum. So at least half of the squad will be training at that time. And then you can do C to copy, and then just paste them down the way with P. And so you can go in here. Or it didn't work right. Okay. Shift enter to actually have that be done. There we go. Again, this is not the most intuitive system in the world. In fact, it's kind of annoyingly convoluted. Alright, let's name this squad. What should we name this squad? Never mind, I got the name. Now, we are going to set a new... We're going to make a new uniform. Name it... Ranged. Leather armor. Leggings, but we're gonna go set that to metal. Helm is just a cap. Gloves. We're doing low boots there. Bucklers, and for weapon, individual choice ranged. Something else to... Now, you do want to go in here as well and go to supplies. And turn it so they do not carry food around. Because if they're carrying food around, if you are being sieged or something, it's not a bad idea to have them be carrying food around. However, if they're just normally carrying food, it will mean that they will carry it around until it rots. Hey, Loco, good to see you. Thank you. You mean the stuff I've been posting to FA? Let's not go into more details than that. I'm just verifying. Well, thank you. All right. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, I just noticed your message on the Discord, Festian, and I replied to you. And now we've got some more migrants. Yay! I'm not too thrilled about that. Dwarf therapist. We're gonna separate them by migration wave. We just got 21 more people. I don't have enough bedrooms. Lee. Alright, so we've got Crystal, Tarnheel, Otters, and Soren. Okay. Soren is a coyote man. Otters is obviously an otter man. What were Tarnheel and Crystal? View unit. Okay, that's Wolf. There's Tarnheel, view unit. Rat. Okay. So JM, Q new order, iron mail shirt. Iron high boots. Iron greaves. Iron gauntlets. Iron helm. Iron shield. I feel like that's it. Let's check their uniform to make sure. Yes. Alright. So JM. Filter with F, Coyote Men. Details. F to filter, Coyote Men. Details, F to filter, Coyote. And we can't make iron shields in any other size. So we're just gonna do iron shield and make 9 more of those. The battle is ready to start. I'm not sure if we're gonna be having a second, another battle after this with so few people participating. Well, we managed to pull off a victory regardless. So, Festian, you had most assist and that's it. Tokame, most kills and most troops. There we go. Alright, so that's gonna be it for the, battles for this evening. Sorry, just waiting on Festian to reply to a message. There we go. Alright, back to Dwarf Fortress. Alright, so iron mail shirt, 1. Iron gauntlet, 1. Iron high boot,
Hello.
1. Hello. Greaves and helm, alright. Iron greaves. Iron helm.
The worst part, I don't know what to talk about.
You what?
I came in here, but now I forgot what I was.
Oh, but you wanted to talk?
I think it was. Oh, I remember. I think. It's also very late for me. So that's why I'm trying to, my brain's trying to work.
No worries.
Been trying to figure out ways to actually do certain things, but realize you have your. It's kind of great with this stuff for if someone wanted the GM.
Oh yeah, I provide all of that. We've got... I think we've got all the books, unless they snuck one out on me and I didn't realize it.
The only reason why I'm... You first.
We don't actually have most of the campaign books, but the primary books we do have.
I only on Roll20 I have a campaign book, but I don't know how to modify it.
Well,
I tried.
We don't use Roll20.
I guess
I was a rat. Okay. So I need stuff for a rat and a otter. Don't let me forget. Alright, so mail shirt, gauntlet, greaves, high boot, and helm. So rat and otter. Rat, and now iron mail shirt. Gauntlet. High boot. Greaves. And a helm. Oops. We did not want that. We do not want 10,000 iron helms flooding our fortress. We've already got a bunch of battle axes that are flooding the fortress.
That's a lot of hats.
Yeah, yeah.
The reason why I say it's on, I have it on Roll20 because I cannot host on
You cannot host
Fantasy Ground.
Well, yeah, like I said, we offer all of that for the DMs.
That's right. I just would like to do a starter campaign, like for people that you could have some people that actually know what they're doing in there, but I don't mind it. It's just want to try to see something that's somewhat simple, but not too complex, but it has enough gameplay for a while. Is what I've been looking for. Because I'm also getting bored of doing the kitty like oddly easy variant and superly watered down difficulty D&D with certain friends because they don't like permadeath.
Oh, I welcome permadeath.
I take it with a grain of salt. I have lost 5 characters.
I mean, in reality, you know, in reality, death really isn't permanent in D&D. Because your party members can always resurrect you.
Yeah, I kind of explained that to him. I heard there's a scroll for that. Sometimes exist, and then there's also I think a very, very high level cleric life that lets you ring people back.
Yeah, it's very expensive, but actually not even that high level of cleric. Holy crap. A tree was able to grow in here?
Got wood.
Hell, I'm chopping it down.
Sorry, my brain went somewhere else, but I knew better. But I'm good. Also, it's really... But it's okay, I'll be fine.
Alright. I hope. I mean, Revivify can be somewhat expensive. I mean, it requires what? I can't remember. Was it a 500 gold piece diamond?
Yeah. I actually remembered that. I actually looked into it. I was like, damn, that thing's expensive. But the character back! Or the friends want you back. It's really up there. Like I said, I have an entity that homebrew stuff that you actually only thing he can't revive you from wherever you have. He does have certain priorities for actually to be able to have the revived because he needs to make it costs more by really if you have and it's perfectly like still
you are
fresh.
Breaking out really bad.
I'm sorry, my Wi-Fi is stupid. Anyways.
Alright. Mark's Dwarf. So now we're going to set up a squad of Mark's Dwarves. We are going to keep it as just dwarves because we've already got most of the leather equipment made already. It doesn't look like we have a lot of... Ah, there's one. You want to try... You'll see up here when you're assigning to a squad what skills they have that are relevant, if any. Holy crap, we've got a Grandmaster Mark's Dwarf. Okay. Guess what? You get to be our captain of that squad.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi likes to cut me off all the time because it's not the greatest right now. But I'm planning to somehow visit family, somehow. And this stupid problem we're having right now. Because internet's actually better over there.
Yeah, all of this has been getting ridiculous.
Because I haven't seen my mother in a while and kind of miss her.
I didn't actually get to talk to my mom much before all of this happened. She was always too busy, but after this has happened, we talk most days.
I also feel bad for my mom because she can't really go any assistance. But she's not too physical, she just has to immune compromised.
Oh, she's immunocompromised, yeah.
And my stupid brother can't drive. And he's this random hermit that lives in a random bedroom at her home.
Okay then. Alright, so as you can see here, this person is a novice wrestler. Mark's dwarves that get into melee will either bash people with their crossbows which is with the marks, with the mace skill, or they'll wrestle or fight along something along those lines.
That's the most silliest thing for them to do, though. But it's
Well,
somewhat effective.
yeah, but if you're stuck in melee. Now, something else to note here. You'll notice that all these dwarves have their little titles, which are generally based on what jobs they're best at. You want to try and put peasants in there first because they generally are not that good at much else. If you don't have them, if you don't have enough to fill up the squad, then you can go and find other things, such as
lower skills of everything else.
No, just like bookbinder. Right now we don't have much bookbinding going on. Siege operation, we don't have that.
And also, my character has really nothing to do. But if you ever get a library, I barely masterwork books for you.
No. We'll go with the glazer for the last one here. So now they are going to go and grab their equipment. Double check their uniform. They are using ranged. We forgot to set the material for this. Bucklers are metal. We will do iron. If I can find it. Okay, we won't bother specifying a material for that. Leather for low boots. Actually, no, we're gonna go with metal low boots. Gloves, leather, metal leggings, and leather caps. And this way we don't have to worry, because they're all dwarves, we don't have to worry about having them going and grabbing various things. What do you mean, Tokame?
You had a fever some time ago, or a high temperature.
Yeah, I do still have the fever. I can tell I'm a little short on breath. That's why I'm kind of pausing a lot.
Yeah, from what I heard, that what it felt like, one of my siblings had gotten it perfectly fine. And it's like on your chest. That's what he said.
What? You are...
It felt like an... 1 second. Is it... Can you hear me now?
Currently.
Okay. I really hate my wife. Get me off in the middle of talking. Always.
Oh, right. Kate actually search inside these. So we've got a bunch of leather gloves and stuff. Quivers are important for your marks dwarves. Looks like we've got So we've got 6 quivers currently. We've got... six quivers. Nothing leather in there. Nothing at all in there. So 1 leather armor, 3 leather armor. That is apparently all we've got right now. So we're gonna need 7 more leather armor. We will need 4 more leather quivers. You want to make sure that all of your dwarves have access to a backpack. Just leather backpacks are fine. So we'll do 20 of those. And they will also want a flask for carrying around fluids, which, you know, is important for your dwarves.
Especially that alcohol.
Yeah. So we'll make some iron flasks. I am going to hit M, come back in here, go to supplies here. Storm vermin can carry any drink. No food, though. You got to make sure you specify that. F, actually. So hunters are currently set to use any kind of bolts. We want these guys.
I just remember something silly.
What's
but
that?
I don't know if you read it. I've been trying to literally save up points so I can just have you guys randomly have a cake.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
Yeah, it's the most harmless thing that has special properties or something.
Alright, so we are going to set them to copper bolts for training. And we will do iron bolts for combat. So what I did here is it's Shift T for use in training, Shift C for use in combat to turn those on and off. These guys, we're gonna swap them to only wood, and hunters can only use wood or bone bolts. We're gonna make some wooden bolts. Just 100 works. And some bone bolts. We're gonna add copper bolts, get some more made. We're gonna go for 1,000. And iron bolts, we'll go for 500. So there we go. A lot of convoluted stuff to set up military. But our military is set up now, and they'll eventually get everything that they need and be good to go. Now, something that I forgot to set up in our crafting halls here are display cases. We had those crafted, glass display cases, But to actually place them down, you have to go into the build menu and it's Shift F for display furniture. And you want to put a few of them in here. Not every guild hall really needs one, but in general, it's a good idea to place them into guild halls.
Well.
What's up?
No, I mean, this mumbling, sorry.
Oh, okay.
As I'm trying to, oh, I now remember. It's my schedule's like very open because
Because you what?
I have nothing to do. Really nothing to do.
Oh.
I'm so bored. I can't even go pet puppies. Because there's a shop somewhere where you can actually interact with puppies, and I can't do that.
Wait, seriously? Just a random shop?
Yes. Yes, you can. It's a pet shop where you're allowed to actually socially interact with the puppies.
Oh.
Unless they allow it. And it's like, but mostly I go there for the odd critters there that might make you scream and run away.
Dude, I was searching somebody's dorm and got snapped at by a snake and didn't run away. I don't think the others would make me run away. I am possibly going to smash them.
You mean the ones with multiple legs?
No, I'm not gonna smash a puppy.
No, not a pup. Puppies. Why do you? I don't think you want to do that. That's terrible.
Well, you're the ones that suggested that I smash things with multiple legs.
I was talking about something.
You mean things with more than 4 legs?
That are kind of bug-like.
Yeah.
Or something that doesn't have legs at all. Anyways.
I'm planning to save up for VR after I get this avatar wired. But before that, I've got to actually, save for the avatar and pay that off.
I found some that's kind of a snake at the same time.
Yes, Loco. I have commissioned a 3D avatar. Or 3D model for an avatar. It'll also be a replacement for my current face rig. Alright.
Commissions are always so expensive.
Some of them.
Yeah. But sadly, my budget's no more than 20.
Ah. We're gonna make 10 iron leggings. We need to check and see how many gloves we actually have.
I don't think I can even...
You what?
A VR set without saving for a while.
Yeah, I'll be saving for quite a while for my VR headset. Unless, I get some nice, generous, viewers, Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Poke, poke.
Sadly, I'm... I can't. I have 18 cents. Oh.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna need to make all of my leather armor again here. Doesn't look like we actually have any. So let's check what I put in their uniform. So we need 10 leather caps, 10 leather gloves. I don't know if we've got enough leather for all that. Iron low boots. 10 of those. And iron bucklers. Oh no. Okay, that was just a... Okay, we're good. I just accidentally removed the brew drink, command thing. We are gonna make some fine meals. Let's do 200 of those. And some lavish meals as well. 100 of those. Those will make our dwarves happier.
Fine cuisine. Isn't so cuisine? Sorry, I don't know if you know the reference.
I don't.
Sorry, I watch a certain anime. There's a guy that says, and they like fine cuisine, but they were eating instant.
They were eating what? I can't understand you. I'm sorry. You're breaking out too much.
Damn it! Really do not like my Wi-Fi. Is it behaving now?
Currently.
I was talking. And also, when it does that, it makes me forget what I'm talking about. It's still. Oh.
We're gonna make some more
Just
bins. Be one moment, guys. I'm gonna grab another flavor pouch thing.
Okay. I guess I'm just in here by myself.
Alright, I'm back. And it looks
Welcome
like
back.
one of our dwarves was taken by a fey mood. We're getting another artifact.
I just remember something silly. That
Fey-
was created by a Feybood.
Oh?
A thong.
A thong?
Yes, a thong.
Okay.
You know, as in underwear.
Yeah, I know.
It was so funny. It was a family heirloom. Let's stop watching somebody.
Yeah.
They make that.
Dwarves like to, really go weird with some of their stuff.
They had strange objects in this whole campaign that a whole little thing they were doing. Like, 8 of the objects are kind of made high quality, but made into really weird things. Some things I swear you should just sell it because it sounds very inappropriate. It was funny.
This is
But
Dwarf Fortress. There's nothing inappropriate. Nothing at all. There is no such thing as the Geneva Convention.
I don't know why they're red. It's just inconvenient. Luckily, they're like called.
You're breaking out again.
Meh. Yes, dwarfs do dig holes. And sometimes fall into them.
Yeah, they do.
But they can dig them with a pickaxe. Lest they're stupid.
I'm just waiting for this guy to finish making this, artifact that he decided to go take and make.
What type of object are they making?
I have no idea. They grabbed everything before I could see what they were doing. Give me animal remedies, a badger parchment scroll. So we've got a native gold crown, a pecan wood scepter, a microcline bracelet, and a diorite weapon rack. Lots of interesting things.
At least it's not a thong.
Yeah.
I think it's because it has to be a leather worker, I think, might be able to make something like that.
Probably.
And I think it was. Never know long in the future.
The herbalist has created Kodor Tuner Luresen, a diorite figurine of dwarves. He claims it as a family heirloom. Sweet!
Made a thing.
Ah, right. I almost forgot. And by almost, I mean I did forget. We still need to set up our... whatever you call this thing.
Temple?
This is going to be our burial room.
Oh, yeah. You have to put your dead dwarves.
Yeah.
Stupid reason.
Because, you know, they'll get mad if they are left out without being buried. And we have to worry about that because they can come back as a ghost.
Yeah, I know. Not from experience, but from seeing what happens. It's really comical what they do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they I got
You're
limbs.
breaking out again.
Damn it. I'm gonna try repeating myself. Ghosts sometimes, I think they can actually take off limbs.
I haven't seen that myself, but they definitely cause stress to my dwarves.
But some reason he really lives with this one person. He must really the ghost is dwarves.
Alright, some rock coffins. Well, we got 92 dwarves. Might as well make a coffin, make 100 coffins. They'll all be made out of... we'll just do diorite. New order. Rock table. 20 of those. All diorite. Rock throne. 20. Also all diorite.
Also remember something else that was interesting that a dwarf can get that's terrible as well, is they get a sinister mood.
Yeah, that's the one where they go and kill a dwarf and make something out of their remains, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Not a good one.
It actually happened when I was watching someone play it. It was like, oh. And they felt bad, and they did their that dwarf like somehow committed suicide. Because it was terrible. He realized that he did something terrible. Because he got super depressed to the point where he starved to death, I think. It's fascinating what things will happen. And then guilt kills the dwarf. Sounds like a TV show. Except dwarf.
What is this dungeon master role now? This is something that's new.
Dungeon master sounds like D&D.
The dungeon master is a noble and, like the expedition leader, is not a position that can be replaced by the player. She or he arrives as an immigrant and is not elected. The dungeon master arrives in a fortress's first immigrant wave after reaching a population of 50 once a map feature has been discovered, such as a brook, river, magma pool, chasm, or underground river. The dungeon master may also arrive alone without immigrants. The dungeon master has a somewhat odd taste in clothing. He or she often shows up wearing a cloak, hood, and mittens with nothing underneath. The dungeon master will often procure additional cloaks and wear them on top of each other, often as many as a dozen cloaks at a time. The presence of this noble allows taming of exotic animals by the dungeon master as well as other animal trainers. Exotic animals are animals with the pet exotic tag. The dungeon master arrives with skills from both the metalsmith and ranger groups. No adjective. Skill level. Okay.
That's interesting.
I have all of those. I have more than 50 dwarves.
I thought it was just a fellow nerdy dwarf that likes to D. That was a joke.
I don't know what they are. I mean, I can
That's
fill this role, but they don't seem to actually do anything except for allowing me to, they don't seem to do anything except for allow me to tame exotic pets. Yeah, it's not rated D for dwarf humor, so I have no idea what's going on with it.
It's very odd. Very odd. Now we can't wait magic that isn't necromancy. Anyways.
That is coming.
Maybe I can save up some points when that happens, is like maybe have an actual character that I want to have that. Because it would be great.
Yeah, they do have a druid role, or druid skill, but it's unused currently.
Damn. But wouldn't a druid be able to communicate with animals a lot greater than most people? Or dwarves? Or other individuals?
It depends on what iteration of... It depends on what iteration of them the developers decide to go with.
Well, to be able to transform into animals too. That
And
also
it depends on what iteration they decide to go with.
I know. This is
They
exciting
could
about
just
new
be
ideas.
glorified tree-hugging elves.
That's true. I still don't know why there's no gnomes.
They'll probably come in at some point in some update.
And maybe then there's also another interesting race that'd be interesting to have is hobbits or halflings, in other words.
It'd be interesting to
Those are-
just have more races, period.
Yeah, it would be. Maybe I'll have all the races from D&D that are actually, well, the base ones. Other than... That's actually a lot of things.
What is?
Oh, and I just realized there's a lot of races in D&D.
There are. I'd like to see gnolls. Hello, Mind78. How are ya?
Hello there. Who's here? Being a derp, but I'm fine.
You say that. I'm not sure I believe you. Yeah, exactly. Those, Loco. I mean, I'm not exactly a new Dwarf Fortress streamer at all. But thank you for coming by. So what I'm doing right now is I am setting up rooms for our tavern. These don't have to be any particular special quality, but I'm just gonna be... I'm gonna have these ones as, kinda special ones for no real reason other than that's the space that I had. They're our noble bedrooms for our guests.
Dwarves, or some of them might be.
That's fair, Mind78. That is entirely fair. Ba-da-da, ba-ba-bum.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Nothing. You just need medication. I live kind of in a home.
Okay.
Kind of assisted living, actually.
Ah. I don't think we'll actually need this many bedrooms for our tavern, at least not for a while. Especially because we've been getting only a handful of actual guests. But it doesn't hurt to be prepared for the future.
Maybe they will like some poetry. This character actually can do. Actually, kind of. Actually, never mind. I just remember. Do they not like leisure? I remember.
Who?
Oh, White Star.
You are breaking out really, really bad.
Damn it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of what you just said.
I was talking about my Stork character. I can't remember if she likes leisure time or not.
I have no idea.
I can't remember. I think she doesn't like something, but I don't remember what it was.
Alright, so this is gonna be... Looks like I've got 18 bedrooms on each side. Okay.
So I guess if I do GM, I'm gonna have to wind up repeating myself a lot. He's a jerk.
Yeah, I got 18 on each side. And we're gonna need some more beds anyway, so I'm just gonna round that up to 40 beds.
Beds. Just don't throw the bed. Wait. Oh, I remembered something silly. It happened in someone's forts that had something.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of that again.
I'm like watching it. I'm trying.
You're breaking out. I just don't think that voice is gonna work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well.
But we can, you know, you can text. I just can't understand you.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
I have terrible Wi-Fi. It's really terrible.
It's not really your fault.
Because I'm not paying for it either. So... I'm just gonna mute myself since I'm done.
I didn't catch that either. Oh, apparently you just became a weaponsmith. Interesting. Okay. I really don't want to go and figure out... Oh, right. I was going to replace this. Actually, we'll stop we won't remove it yet. We'll remove it immediately after the next, trader comes with and leaves. God, we've got so many chicks. Ah, okay. Well, sorry you couldn't chat on voice, but hey, there's still the text and stuff. Ah, that got done. Excellent. Let's do some gold doors. 4 of them. Now we need to make sure that these guys are set to trade as, or to train as well. So we're gonna set it to 7 soldiers minimum. And we're going to change this one to... we're going to swap it back and forth. 10 minimum 1 month, 5 minimum the next month. And just go back and forth that way. Sounds good to me. And we'll do 10 minimum there. We'll do the opposite on this side. Copy that. Paste to here. There. So now we should start getting our dwarves to start training. Oh, right. We need to actually set this for them to be training. T. Nope, not there. Those guys. And that's where they sleep. And that's where the storm vermin sleep. Excellent. There we go. Oh, geez. I've had some housemates like that. They are definitely not fun. We need more leather to make more equipment. And shoot from top to bottom. Top to bottom. You guys train. And you guys train there. Perfect. Ah, one of those ones. Yeah. I do hope that the next trader that comes brings a lot of leather for us. Because we definitely need a lot more. We're going to do D, then E. And engrave all of this. With priority 1. Yeah, I'm sure. It would have been very difficult, Festian. I'm sorry to hear that it happened. We're gonna set Jaffer to entertain in our tavern. We got a lot of grand guild halls. And we will set... I don't know. We'll pick a random person, I guess. You can be a performer in there. You're probably gonna be terrible, but we'll go with it. Well, it's good that your cat is happier. That is important, Festian. Guys, I think I am going to go ahead and call it at this point, though. I'm just not feeling the greatest right now. Hopefully I do feel better soon, but I know that this hasn't been my normal kind of entertainment that I bring, and I just want to bring you guys the best quality that I can. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of all of you that I am able to continue bringing you these streams. I really couldn't do it without you guys. Don't forget to hit that follow button. I will be back later today or tomorrow, depending on your time zone, with our Sounds of Metal Lancer game.
New beginnings.
Mine78, thank you very much for that follow. But I will be back tomorrow, or later today, you know. For me, it's basically tomorrow for my sleep schedule, but yeah. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. Check it out down below. We've got our merchandise available there. Support the channel however you can. And I bid you all the most fondest adieu. I'm just kind of rambling at this point, so I'm going to say goodnight. Stick around, I'll try and find somebody to raid.